All right, we are now recording.
All right, perfect. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Mayor Manager meeting for Wednesday, August 27th. Online with me is Deputy City Clerk Andrina Prado, Assistant City Clerk Jackie McKinnon. I got that title wrong. Mayor Pro Tem Joe Anderson, City Manager Sean Lewis, City Attorney Tamara Niles, and Deputy City Manager Tim Dodd. Sean, I will pass it over to you.
Mayor, for September 2nd, we have the July 2025 monthly financial report, sustainable business practice annual review. Do you need to put a discussion time on that?
Yeah, actually, it shouldn't go too long, so I would say another 15 minutes.
Okay. We have some recognitions, well, at least one. Recognition of Inglewood businesses that were recognized as certified green business through the Colorado Green Business Network. A resolution presenting sufficiency and setting ballot title for the initiated charter amendment for the November 4th election. Award of a contract to essential contractors in the amount of $6,537,611 for the construction of South Broadway complete streets. Motion to adopt the South Metro Waste Diversion Plan, IGA for a Green Business Program with City of Sheridan. And thoughts on that for consent?
Which one?
Well, there are two actually. This one is the IGA for Green Business Program for Sheridan.
I would say yes to that one because we've had that in place for a while, or at least a year.
Okay, and then awarded the contract for South Broadway complete streets.
No.
That's a 6 million one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Okay. Tax exempt lease purchase financing for municipal energy project. CB 41 IGA with City of Sheridan for a collaborative employee training program. And then just looks like one more here, public hearing for Chick-fil-A PUD.
Okay.
Any questions on these?
No, nothing for me. Anything from you, Joe?
Nothing from me.
All right, I will note that I'll be virtual for this meeting, but Tim will be here.
So the one on the second, so then Tamara, you're out as well, right?
Yes, that's right.
You're out completely. Okay, so all right. So Vicky will be handling in your okay. Sounds good. And then moving on to the 8th then.
Right, study session to discuss partial termination of ground lease and conveyance of property agreement for city center. Study session on state land use housing laws update. And then lastly, South Broadway update on work of community member led strategy groups.
Sounds good. And they're going to be leading off, right?
I
South
think
Broadway.
so. Is that right, Tim?
We do have the South Broadway item as the first one that night.
Okay.
And
Is that
then
really going to be a 2-hour discussion or I mean, excuse me, like 2 hours overall?
yeah, the presentation, we're giving each strategy group, I think 2 to 5 minutes, and the residents and businesses are presenting that. So they've come up with a lot of really good ideas. Tim,
Oh,
anything
okay.
you want to add on that?
That's correct, Sean. So we'll have about a 5 or 10 minute intro. And then we have 8 strategy groups, which will probably be somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, probably about 5 minutes each, just because as Sean mentioned, it will mostly be community members presenting.
Okay. Sounds good.
Great. And then are we going to need the state land and housing laws update?
Yeah, we have the second half.
Oh, right.
only
We
done
just did the
half,
first.
yeah.
Thank you. All right, moving on to September 15th. We have updated Inglewood storm drainage criteria manual and city code section. Judge salary, recognition of South Broadway revitalization strategy group volunteers, utilities on-call water repairs contract renewal. And then service center, Allen water treatment plant space improvements, construction contracts, electrical instrumentation and control contract renewals, Parks and Rec bond contract approvals, first reading Chick-fil-A PUD, ordinance of acceptance, $250,000 high efficiency electric heating and appliances grant award of the Colorado Energy Office. First reading for partial termination of ground lease and conveyance of property agreement. Acceptance of state grant from Victims Crime Act through Colorado Division of Criminal Justice in the amount of $40,873. IGA with Arapahoe County accepting open space grant in the amount of $500,000 for the Centennial Trail Enhancement Project. CB 44 compliance agreement with Denver Water in outlining the city of Inglewood's responsibilities for the emergency interconnections project. 2026 proposed budget public hearing and executive session attorney-client privilege regarding legal discussion of homelessness service providers. Any thoughts, questions, comments on those?
It just seemed like a lot of items. So maybe a long night on that one, so.
Yeah, that's the.
Mayor, we could move that executive session to September 8th and then designate it as a special meeting for purposes of executive session for attorney-client privilege.
Yeah,
because
the only
I-
problem there, that one seems like a long night as well, since we have the
Yeah.
2-hour South Broadway, the land use, and there was a third item. So that one seems like a long night as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I do need it in one of those 2 nights because I'm adding some litigation and claims matters that I need direction on.
Let's keep it on the 15th for now, and then. Actually, can you scroll up a little bit? I'm trying to figure out how many of these items are first readings, second readings, and how many are on consent. Yeah, there's a lot of first readings on here. Yeah, okay. All right. Actually, I think the 15th actually probably works best based off of what's on the 8th. So let's keep it as is. And Joe, let me know if you disagree on that.
Can we scroll up and look at the 8th real quick?
Oh yeah, and then we got, yeah, we got the,
That's some big, yeah, that's a long night
yeah,
already.
New England
Yeah, I
one,
think-
yeah, it's a heavy meeting, yeah. I think the 15th probably works best.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's gonna be a fun September.
Moving on to September 22nd, we have Sustainability Commission Native Lawn Certification Program, draft proposed 2026 operating and capital budgets, utility strategic execution update by Greater Inglewood Chamber of Commerce, and the August general fund monthly financial report.
Okay.
October
All
6th.
right.
Oh,
Actually, no, we
second.
could just stop there. Sean, I actually have to travel all the way down to Colorado Springs. Well, it's not that far, so I think we
the
just
only
stop there. I think probably be good. Go ahead.
Okay, the only council request we had was the funding. What was the funding source for the original purchase of McClellan Reservoir land? And what year was the land purchased? What year was the LTAR or later fund set up?
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else from you, Sean?
Not from me.
All right. Anything else from staff?
I don't have anything.
Nothing on
Cool.
our end.
Perfect. Mayor Pro Tem, you got anything?
Nope.
All right. Nothing from me. Actually, no, there is one thing. Can we put it under mayor's choice? So for Tuesday night, actually, I probably should have brought this up earlier. I'd like to have another discussion regarding the non-compliance commercial properties. So I want to see whether or not we need to bring it back to study session or if it's okay to bring it back to the regular council meeting on a decision. So I'll bring that up as part of mayor's choice.
Okay. In which non-compliant properties?
Non-compliant commercial properties. The what do we call them? Yeah. Is that the right term, Tamara? Like,
The vacant properties?
no, not the vacant, the basically commercial our community development department.
Oh, non-conforming uses or
Non-conforming, there
expansion
we
of
go.
non-conforming,
Non-conforming
yeah.
commercial, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
we'll
that
check with-
the 12 to 14 properties. So I like to bring that back up
Okay.
since we only had 5 members when we discussed it. All right, that is all I had. All right, and with that, everyone, That concludes today's mayor manager meeting. Everyone have a great day.
You. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.